Hey guys, what's up? Blacker Bricks here, back with another video. And today I'm going to be answering a question I thought is really relevant, and that is, how do I get my first sale on Bricklink? So I thought I'd go back and look at some of my posts here on the Bricklink messenger community and see what did I do. So my store, for reference, I think was opened on January 8th or 9th. So as you can see over here, I was very excited. I had a now open 15% off everything. So I put this up. All parts, minifigs, instructions, stickers, and boxes are on a 15% sale. We're adding thousands of new pieces to the store every day and hope to do business with you. Now looking back, I'm not sure how true that was, adding thousands of pieces. I had added a ton of pieces. At this point, I didn't have thousands. I might have had maybe 3,000, 4,000 pieces. So I had a decent amount. A lot of the pieces had come from the pick-a-brick wall. And before I get into what I did, I think I should also talk about what I would recommend you to do. So the first most important thing is make sure your store is open and functional, right? You might have been approved and you might have items in your store, but make sure the shipping methods have been set up. Make sure it's ready to use for the buyers. Make sure it's easy for the buyers to use. Make sure your terms are simple. And now I understand some of you guys might be overwhelmed. I'm saying so many things at once. So you can slow down. You can slow down what I'm saying, and you can even ask me if there's anything you have a question about. It's also sort of difficult to figure out all of these things right away because it'll take some time for you to get used to it. But feel free to ask me. I've gone through all of these experiences. I remember when I first opened my store, and honestly, for the first maybe 6-7 months, my store was not one with instant checkout. So instant checkout is when you have you get the little lightning bolt and it allows people to check out from your store instantly, so they don't even need an invoice. And that, I don't know if that increased sales or maybe it's because of my YouTube channel, but it does help and it brings a lot of buyers. I know personally I won't not buy from a store if it doesn't have the lightning bolt, but it does make it a lot easier because you don't have to wait on the invoice and then be surprised. So really just a couple hours after that, I said looking on guidance on how to grow my store. I just opened my store and somehow I got one sale on my first day. So I'll tell you the story about that too. So there was this buyer and it was their first ever purchase and it was my first day open. So I was very excited. And really the reason why that happened is when I first opened my store, I did a technique that quite a few sellers on Bricklink do when they first start off. So let's say I wanted to sell the 100 black bricks, right? So what I did was I set it to USA, I set it to 100, and I set it to used because I originally added used pieces. I'd search it up, and the cheapest one, 5 cents, that was my price, right? I wanted to have the cheapest prices in every single thing because as a buyer, that's what I wanted. What I didn't realize was doing this method, A, was extremely time consuming because I had to search everything up, and B, was just bad business. I was definitely losing money. If you look at the price guide for this, honestly, let's take a look. So the used price guide is 6 cents, so it's not a huge difference, but there were pieces that I was selling for 1 cent or even lower than that I could have sold for much more. So I would definitely not recommend this, and really that's what I can attribute my initial success to. I did put a lot of things on sale, and I'll read you some of the messages that I got back in this. Someone said, "Congrats on your first sale. I buy sets when I can find a deal. Keep an eye." Yeah, so that's another important thing. Keep an eye out for deals. Then we have, what else? Piggyback off the Instagram note. So yeah, create an Instagram account. It's very helpful. This is actually the person that placed the second order at my store. More inventory and time. Keep in mind, if everything you sell is new, lots of other sellers have the same thing. That's also true. Expand to the international market. This is something I still haven't done very seriously. Partly due to the fact that my store was open roughly and then someone put a bag of fertilizer. Nice. Let's see. So I asked a couple of questions here, and there's so many different ways. I know a lot of people have seen success on Instagram. I know people have seen success on YouTube. There's so many ways you can market yourself, and don't get me wrong, it's challenging. It's tough. There'll be times when you'll be like, "Wow, this is challenging," and yeah, Bricklink is not a super easy thing to get into. but I would suggest you guys try it out. It's definitely a lot of fun. I know I have enjoyed it a lot. And I hope this video helped. Maybe let me know if one of you guys got your first sale. What's your story? How did you get your first sale? I'm really curious to know, and I look forward to reading your comments. Thanks again, guys, and I hope you have a great day.